Hello, YouTube. Hey guys, it's Sean here with Stealing Second, coming to you today for a contest response. So, MP and MC Fox are doing a contest for the 2020 MLB season predictions. So, they had 20 questions. As you can see here, I've got my questions and answers that they put out there as part of this contest, and it's a full season long contest. So I'm looking forward to see how this pans out. So I'll just go through and we'll name my results or my answers and see how it goes. So really fun contest, and look forward to seeing how it goes with everybody and seeing everybody's responses. So first question they had is name the first six blanks, as you can see here, are the division winners for AL and NL. So for American League East, I have the New York Yankees. For American League Central, I have the White Sox. American League West, I picked the Oakland A's. For National League East, I picked the Atlanta Braves. For National League Central, I picked Cincinnati Reds. And for the National League West, I picked the Los Angeles Dodgers. Question number 7 is which AL and NL teams will have the most wins? So for the National League, I believe it will be the Dodgers. They made some pretty good moves here in the offseason. They were tough last year. Picking up Mookie Betts is an amazing move. So I really look forward to seeing them play this year. I'm a huge Bellinger fan too. So for the American League, I actually originally had picked the Yankees. Then I had scratched that out and I picked the White Sox. I just think the White Sox have made some great moves. They got a young, healthy team. If Kopech comes back as the pitcher he's supposed to be, I think the Chicago White Sox are going to be just a sneaky great team this year. I originally had picked the Yankees, but I changed that, and the reason why is I think the Yankees pitching and bullpen is second to none. I think that's going to get them through a lot. But on the offensive side, they've made some changes and trades, and I always worry about two of their sluggers, their health. Right now, Aaron Judge, is he going to be healthy all year? I don't know. The guy's big, strong, fast, but he gets hurt. He's injury prone. They said he's had a sore pectoral muscle. Who knows? Could be a tear. Could put him out. So that could be an impact. Giancarlo Stanton, I don't know what kind of impact he'll have if he can stay healthy either. So I just couldn't go with the Yankees. So I think the AL and NL teams with the most wins this year will be the White Sox and Dodgers. Now, question number 8. How many home runs will Aaron Judge have? Going by last year, and obviously he broke the record in 17, his rookie year, broke the rookie record, which Pete Alonso passed last year. And then last year he was injured for most of the season. That played into it. I think he finished with like 26 or 27 home runs, maybe more, maybe less. I'm not sure. But with his pectoral injury, that could be an injury, could not. I still believe he'll probably finish around 36 home runs is my guess this season. But who knows? We'll play that one by ear too and see. Number 9, what will be Bryce Harper's batting average? He had a pretty terrible season last year. I think Bryce Harper is one of the most overrated players in baseball. I know a lot of you guys might not like me saying that. Not a Harper fan. I just don't see the hype. He can drive a ball a mile, yeah, but I'm just not on the Harper bandwagon. I do think he'll improve over last year, and I think he'll have around a 273 batting average. And then question number 10 is, will the Marlins win more or less than 80 games? Unfortunately, I think the Marlins are in trouble, so I think they'll win, or they'll win less than 80 games. I think they'll finish with around 60 games as wins. So I think it's going to be a rough season for them. Number 11, who will the American League and National League home run leaders be? This was a really cool question. There's so many great players. I went with basically two obvious players that I think. I think in the National League, I think Bellinger is going to be the home run leader. The guy, his bat, it reminds me of Ted Williams, and he just gets, to me, the numbers might not back it, but watching him, I think he just gets a little better every year. So I think he'll be the National League, and then the American League, I picked Mike Trout. I don't know how you can pick anybody else and bet against him outside of injury. I think it'll be Mike Trout. Then question number 12, who will be the All-Star MVP? I picked Christian Yelich. I think coming back off the injury he had late in the season with his knee, I think he'll be out to prove something. This is all just opinion and belief I have here and feeling I'm basing this on. I think he'll struggle and be a little slow starter this year. I think around All-Star break he's really gonna ramp it up, and I think in the All-Star game he'll become the MVP. Number 13, will Angels win more or less than 72 games? I say more. I think they'll win around 80 games this year. I think they made some moves in the offseason here, bringing on some talent. I think they'll have a better season. I don't think they're quite there on being a division leader, but I think that they'll win around 80 games. So number 14, will the Pirates win more than 69 games? I think the Pirates are in trouble too. They're kind of right there with the Marlins in my eyes, but I gave them the benefit of the doubt. They got a couple young guys last year, like Kevin Kramer and those guys, that I think will kind of be more in their own skin this season. I think they'll play a little better, and so I think they'll win more, and I think they'll finish right around 80 games. Or I'm sorry, 70 games, not 80 games. I think they'll win 70 games this year. So number 15, who will be hit more by pitches? Sin-Soo Choo or Anthony Rizzo? This one was a tough one because I think they finished pretty dead even last year and hit by pitches. I'm going to go with Anthony Rizzo. I think he crowds the plate a little harder than Sin-Soo Choo. I think a big part of this one will boil down to who stays healthy. With Rizzo being a veteran, I'm not sure how long Sin-Soo Choo's been in the league. He might be same age or older, but I think Rizzo, he's always been a ball magnet. He crowds the plate. I think he'll finish with the most hit by pitches for those two players. Now overall, I think either Alex Bregman or Jose Altuve are going to finish the season with the most hit by pitches this year. I think those guys are gonna. I think the Astros are gonna set a league record for hit by pitches in a single season this year. I think a lot of pitchers are gonna make examples of that team, and I specifically think that Bregman and Altuve, kind of being the leaders of that team, are gonna be the guys that take the shots. So it's gonna be an interesting season. I look forward to seeing what happens. So number 16. Who will win, or who will have more wins, Charlie Morton or Verlander? I picked Morton. A lot of people probably aren't going to agree with that. I think Verlander is the best pitcher in Major League Baseball career-wise right now. But he is on the back end of his career. I could be surprised he could be even better. I mean, he kind of surprises us every year, coming out and just being a little better. But I just think he's kind of on that back end of the curve. I don't think he'll have as good of numbers next year as he did this year, so we'll see. Number 17, will Blake Snell have more than 15 wins? I actually picked less. I think he'll have about 8 wins. He's been averaging like 5 to 12 wins, I think. outside of his one great year, which he had like 20 some wins. Um, I just don't see him getting back to that level. I could be wrong. I just don't. I don't know. I think the chips are kind of stacked against him. Number 18. Who will be the first manager fired? I picked Don Mattingly of the Marlins because I believe they're going to be so awful this year. I unless there's something I'm missing, I don't see that changing. Um, I think he's going to get the axe. I've never thought Mattingly was that good of a coach anyway, so I think he'll be the one that gets the axe. And sorry for my voice, guys. I've got something weird going on allergy wise, so my voice is kind of cutting in and out here a little bit. Number 19 and 20 were the two World Series teams. The two teams I think that will be in the World Series. I think for the American League it will be the White Sox, and for the National League it will be the Dodgers. Um, Pains me to say I'd love to say Chicago instead of LA, but the Dodgers look too good on paper this year. If everybody's healthy and those guys play the way they should, they look phenomenal. And the same goes for the White Sox. I think they got an amazing young team, and if Eloy comes out and swings the bat like he did in the second half of the season there, I think that guy's going to be phenomenal. If Kopech can tighten up his pitching and plays healthy all year, I think he's going to be an animal. And if they bring up, I think it's Louis Robert, they bring him up and he's half as good as they're paying him to be, they could be in contention. And they got Yasmani Grandal. They've made the right moves in this offseason, so I look forward to seeing the White Sox play. I never thought I'd say that, but I look forward to seeing Chicago White Sox play this year. And my picks for the World Series are Chicago White Sox and LA Dodgers. So that's my picks and answers for the 2020 season predictions for MP and MC Fox. This is a fun contest, guys. Thanks for having it. If you guys get a minute, go check out MP Fox YouTube channel. Outside of this contest, they got some really great info on there. It is a father-son duo. MC Fox, gotta love that guy's enthusiasm. So I do enjoy their channel. I look forward to seeing other people's results from this contest, and as the season plays out, see whether my predictions are absolutely bogus or if they turn out to be all right. But anyways, guys, go check out MP Fox. Thanks for watching, and stick around till next time.